I don't believe in the concept of dating down. I think, and that goes both ways, either for guys or for girls. I think after you've assessed yourself and you've figured out where you
nice on paper, but living that reality.
You need to now decide if you want somebody where you are. Do you understand? If you want somebody who's just like you, okay? Wait, hang on for a second. Hang on for a second. And this honesty will help you with relationships. You have to decide whether you want somebody who's just like you. Do you want somebody who has your kind of money? Do you want somebody who has your kind of exposure? Do you want somebody who has your kind of background? Now, if it's money, for instance, as a guy or girl, and you want somebody who has your kind of money and that's important to you, well, that's important to you. So it's not necessarily dating down, but it's dating different, right? So if you date somebody who has no money, you're going to, no matter how selfless and how whatever you feel you are, if that's important to you, it's important to you, you will have problems, all right? But if it's not important to you, then it's not important to you. And you can date somebody who has a lot less than you do, as long as they are happy to be that person who has a lot less, who doesn't have your achievements, who doesn't have your drive. No, listen to me. I've seen couples that are happy where the woman is doing big things on the international scene. The man he just has one job, one quiet job somewhere at the backside of nowhere that can keep the lights on, that can buy diesel. But when they fly abroad, she's the one who will do the upgrades. She will buy tickets, but she will do the upgrades to the business class and all of that. And they're happy.
Partnerships, basically, right?
Tends to be in that position, and she is. Do you understand? It's just that most of us are not honest with ourselves. So the guy who's dating the girl who may be earning more than him hasn't done the self-introspection, hasn't asked himself, can he handle it? And he's lying to himself that he can, when maybe he can't. And the girl who's used to wealth and affluence and power and influence and all of that, dating a guy who doesn't have it, is lying to herself that it's better to be married to him than to not be married at all. If it's important to you, it's important to you. You're going to have issues once you date if you don't become honest about it. You know, so
now you've said so many things, and I don't mean to cut you short, but I don't want to forget in terms of I feel like the problem might not be communication is one thing, you know, because I've always stressed this: communicate who you are, where you are, how you are. Whoever loves you is going to accept you the way they think you are, and if you're what they're looking for, it's great.
Right.
But I also feel like a lot of women don't have any problems with dating a guy who, you know, it's not about status. Let me talk for myself. Do you know what I mean? It really isn't. You know, for me, I'm more interested in a guy who has purpose, and a guy who is grounded in his purpose, and a guy who, you know, knows where he's going. Like, because money can up and leave. You can marry someone who has all the money today, and in 2 years, we've seen so many stories, the guy doesn't have all that money anymore. So money for me is fleeting. But I feel like sometimes, you know, guys think they can handle it, and they think it's nice on paper, but living that reality, a lot of them cannot. A lot of them can't handle a successful woman.
I think it's not that he can't handle a successful woman. It has a lot more to do with how the successful woman handles him. Do you understand?
Why do we have to do all the work?
Hey, listen, it's just, okay, let me tell you something about guys, right?
Okay.
And the guys who are on the timeline, please don't be offended by this, but I'm a guy like you, so you shouldn't take it personal, right? Guys need to be needed, right? A guy needs to be needed. And that doesn't make him insecure. It doesn't make him...
Please expatiate. What do you mean by that? Because I think I've been doing it wrong. A guy needs to be needed.
A guy needs to be needed. The reason many guys have side chicks is because the side chick presents a need to him. Do you understand? And I'm not saying, oh, she's asking for money constantly or whatever. Sometimes it's not even money. Sometimes it's wisdom. She gives him regard. Do you understand? And guys everywhere need to be needed. You need to know that your presence has an effect. God made man and gave him work, things to do. Do you understand? Effects. He should show his himself. You know, have an effect around you. God made woman and gave her to man, so she's relational by nature. Man is what's the word I'm looking for? He's about action, transactions, and work, right? So he will never really be happy if he feels he is not working on you
for me.
Working,
okay, so wait. So that
not
is
working
all this
for you,
independent woman
working on you. It's rubbish.
Okay, so that means all the independent woman have been doing is a waste. Because I don't like to
My sister is saying
need anybody.
No, you need to need somebody. Every guy in your life wants to know that you need him.
God.
Either you're asking him for your opinion. I'm not saying ask him for money, because there are a lot of girls out there who are needy. Do you understand? And that's different. That's a different. They're thirsty. I mean, that's a different thing entirely. Okay. He wants to know that he's working on you, not working for you, but working on you, like that you're becoming a better person by virtue of his presence in your life, you know. And sometimes, you know, that's all he's looking for. Sometimes that's all he's looking for. So women,
I agree. I agree. Because yo, my friend, I actually feel like you just gave me wisdom right now. You know, I feel like I'm that person who feels like, again, because guys might be used to, you know, women sort of being needy, and you know, because I don't know, I've had to struggle through PTSD growing up, and you know, it sort of made me shut off. You know, I don't like rejection, so I'm not the person who outrightly would be the girl who, I might need something from a guy, either even wisdom wise, money or whatever, but I don't know how to. I feel like asking makes me look weak. So is it that I've been dating the wrong guys, or that I'm the one with the wrong mentality? Because after this, I'm going to start asking everybody without you said,
no, don't go that way. Let me